Chili, word on the street is that Saucy Santana is fighting for his life. Right now, after what was supposed to be a simple cosmetic procedure turned into a nightmare. Reports are flying in that Santana went under the knife for a BBL, but things didn't go as planned. Allegedly, there were major complications during surgery that left him in critical condition. Now, insiders are saying he's currently in a coma and hooked up to life support. What's wild is that just days ago, Santana was on social media, living his best life, posting videos, and looking like nothing was wrong. Nobody expected that, behind the scenes, he was preparing for another round of surgery. And this isn't the first time he's been open about tweaking his body. He's talked plenty about wanting to look a certain way to fit the industry's beauty standards. But this time, the outcome turned tragic. Friends close to him are asking for prayers, while fans are flooding his comments with shock and concern. Some are even questioning why he felt the need to go through with yet another procedure when he was already confident and outspoken about loving himself. The pressure to look perfect in the entertainment world is real, and it seems like Santana might have gotten caught up in it. Right now, his family is reportedly by his side, holding out hope for a miracle. Industry peers are also starting to speak out, showing love and asking people to stop spreading false narratives until official updates come through. But the bigger conversation here is about how dangerous these cosmetic surgeries can be, especially when people rush into them without considering the risks. Whether Santana pulls through or not, this situation has definitely shaken his fan base. People are realizing that behind all the glitz, glam, and bold personality, there's still a human being facing very real struggles. And if nothing else, this is a wake-up call for everyone chasing these surgeries without fully understanding what can happen when things go left. Saucy Santana is a whole hot, funky mess right now. Baby, he's laid up in the hospital fighting for his life after running to some discount backdoor doctor in Atlanta for a BBL. Not only did the results come out looking tragic and lopsided, but word on the curb is the surgery had major complications. Folks are scratching their heads wondering why he even hopped back on that table, because far as anybody knew, he already had one. Now the tea is that this might have been round 2, allegedly after his messy ex-D dragged him through the mud not too long ago. If y'all remember, D had Santana spiraling back in July when he blasted him with claims about having an STD. D went further and said Santana was never even his type, that he only entertained him just to avoid turning him down. Like, you cannot make this up. He straight up said his preference was Spanish boys, not a loud, flamboyant gay man like Santana. And the gag is, they were together for 5 whole years. Now, suddenly, he's online rewriting history like Santana was never his flavor.
Swerve you can never swerve me, you big back, patty whack, give a dog a bone gag. Excuse me? Miss Bumpy? Never. Ever. I would never stick my in you. It's too pretty. And the Spanish poppies deserve it. Moment. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, come on now, bro. Let's talk about it. You're mad because I never you. We've been together for 5 years. I never you. You stink. You have bumps between your legs. It smells. I don't like that. You're not my type. I like light-skinned Spanish pretty boys. You're not my type. First of all, at all. I rock with you because I felt bad, 1, and 2, we built so much of a bond. I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna rock out. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You called me on the phone crying, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. You know, the work ain't selling, da da da. So how dare you call me a bum and say I'm broke? And the same system and say, oh yeah, you pay for niggas. I'm a trick, I pay for niggas. No, you pay for niggas. You pay for niggas fans, you pay for niggas in your presence, you pay for niggas. Yeah, niggas money on you too, but you pay for niggas. What are you talking about? And even on the live, I still gave you praise. Oh, even when I was in jail, I'm like, oh, should I call him? Should I talk to him in jail? I said no, because you know why? He's gonna record it and put it on the internet to make money off it.
Exactly.
So no, I didn't call him at all. He reached out to my sister, my people. Hey, why do you haven't called me? I'm not calling you, you bumpy. I'm not calling you. Stanky rough ass little nasty. You always funny, but your veneers are disgusting. They're disgusting.
That's what new toast splash.
They're disgusting. They're stanky. They're yellow. Your makeup brighten it up. They're disgusting. I never touched you in my life. You never even saw my. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Because where the fuck y'all find a comb?
Your mama hates you because you a. What are you talking about? She used you to get a book on Love and Hip Hop. What are you talking about?
She wasn't a fairy, she was a Jew. And that's even worse.
I don't talk about this man at all with you. Yes.
You don't.
At all.
Chili, people were not here for this circus, and they lit him up instantly. One person clapped back like, light-skinned Spanish pretty boys? So you stuck it out for 5 years out of pity? But you kept running back to those same alleged bumps, and that same smell though. Boy, get your colorist, self-hating, big teeth-having self on. Another jumped in with, how you in a whole relationship, and not even showing your D? Be serious. Ain't no way y'all been messing around for years, and he ain't touched it or nothing. Santana did clap back at some of the filth D was throwing out there. But peep this. He never once directly shut down the warts and bumps claims. That right there had folks giving him the ultimate side-eye. Like, if you really don't got it, why you dodging the question when D brought it up? Instead, he kept rambling about how D was leaning on him for support when he got out of jail. Cute story, but still no denial. So now the streets are like, okay Santana, we hear you loud and clear, but what's really good? Do you got them warts and bumps or nah?
People needing a moment, and I am their momentum, and then you still getting on here lying down bad. When D was released, I'm the first person that he called. I ain't even gotta do all the shabriks, all the messies. I don't even gotta do it. You know I know. That's somebody I was dealing with for 5 years. You corny for that though. You were supposed to get on here and you already peaked my energy. Stop lying and saying stop capping and all that.
Now folks believe that this nasty exchange is probably what triggered Santana to go under the knife again for another BBL. And this makes sense, because prior to this, Santana seemed very content with his body. He probably saw those warts and bumps allegations going around and decided to do a whole makeover to get people's minds off it. But this just made things worse because not only did it bring back the warts, allegations, but people are also clowning him for the failed BBL. Someone posted a video of him getting carried out of a restaurant on a stretcher. It's unclear what exactly triggered him to lose consciousness, but as I said, folks are claiming he recently got some work done, and it didn't go so well. Apart from the botched BBL allegations, some people also said this was also a publicity stunt to drive attention to his upcoming album. Yep, you heard that. Now, I'm not saying Santana isn't capable of doing it, but going through all this just for a publicity stunt is a new low. Anyway, Santana responded to all this, and just like when D accused him of having warts, he didn't actually address the allegations. He just posted a TikTok basically making people know that, yes, he was admitted in the hospital, but he's fine now. One person said, I think he's starting to look like Kershaw. They look like sisters now. He, destiny swapping. Another person said, I don't think everybody is worried about Saucy Santana. A lot of people don't know. Saucy. And the ones that do hardly care. And the fans that Saucy has are the only ones that are concerned. Keep it real. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Santana apparently having a failed BBL? And so, y'all believe he did this because of the warts and bumps allegations D started about him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.